Hello there. We are going to read a few chapters of this really fun book, Mercy Watson Goes for a Ride, and find out what has happened to Mercy and to Baby. And if Eugenia has calmed down yet, because man, yesterday she was not calm at all. So here we go. Officer Tomilello had to go very fast to catch up with the convertible. The officer had to speed. Is that vehicle swerving? Officer Tomilello asked himself. It is, he answered himself. It is most definitely swerving. Is the driver of that vehicle breaking the law? Officer Tomilello asked. Without a doubt, he answered. The law is being broken. It is time to take action. So the officer pulled up along the car and shouted into his bullhorn, "Pull over!" Do you see? What do you think a bullhorn is if you do not know? That's right, it's like a megaphone. So it's like an electric megaphone. I need one of those. I need one of those to find my children in this yard. Excuse me. The driver turned and the driver looked at him. The driver oinked. Oh no, y'all, that's not good. Is that a pig behind the wheel? Officer Tomilello asked himself. Yes, he answered himself. That is most definitely a pig behind the wheel. That's not good. Again, Officer Tomilello shouted into the bullhorn, "Pull over! Pigs cannot drive cars. Pull over immediately!" Like, there's Mercy driving that car. That's not great. He is absolutely correct, said Mr. Watson. Pigs cannot drive cars, and I would like to pull over, but I can no longer feel my legs. Therefore, I cannot step on the brake pedal, and therefore, I cannot stop this car. So Mr. Watson is very frustrated because Mercy has been sitting in his lap and he can't feel his legs and he can't stop the car, and Mercy is driving crazy. Oh dear, said Baby, I think we are in trouble. And Baby just wanted to go out for a little bit of fun, and here she is in trouble with the law, the police. All right, chapter 10, let's see what's gonna happen here. Back on Deckawoo Drive, Mrs. Watson invited Eugenia inside. There is no point in worrying alone, Mrs. Watson said. Come in and help me fix a snack for my darlings. Mrs. Watson brought Eugenia into the kitchen. Will you help me butter some toast? Asked Mrs. Watson. Toast? Grumbled Eugenia. Who cares about toast? Don't worry, said Mrs. Watson. She patted Eugenia on the back. If Baby is with Mr. Watson, then she's just fine. Mr. Watson is an excellent driver. And that's true, but we know what they don't know, that Mercy is the one driving. Okay, and Eugenia, she's not a very positive kind of gal, says, he is a menace. Pardon? Said Mrs. Watson. Nothing, said Eugenia, and she picked up a piece of toast. She applied the tiniest amount of butter. Oh heavens, said Mrs. Watson, you have to put on more than that. Mercy likes a great deal of butter on her toast. Who cares how pigs like their toast? Eugenia said. There, said Mrs. Watson. I know that you're worried, but everything will work out. Baby will come home. And in the meantime, why don't we just concentrate on buttering? Toast is not the answer, grumbled Eugenia. But she buttered a piece of toast anyway. Oh man, look at her, guys. So Mrs. Watson has a pleasant expression. She doesn't seem worried in the least. And then we've got Eugenia, who is not so happy. And we've got a huge stack of toast. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna read chapter 11 now. You must stop the car, shouted Officer Tomilello. But I cannot stop the car, said Mr. Watson. Oink, oink, said Mercy. She was having an excellent time. I have an idea, Mr. Watson, said Baby Lincoln. If you tell me where the brake pedal is, I will apply it. The brake pedal, said Mr. Watson, from underneath Mercy, is the pedal to the left of the gas pedal. The brake pedal is the pedal I do not have my foot on. So he's like, it's the one I'm not using. So I guess he's pushing down on the gas and he can't move his foot over to the pedal. So baby unbuckled her seatbelt and she climbed in the front seat. Then she put on her seatbelt on the front seat and she slid as close to Mr. Watson as she could. She looked down, she saw Mr. Watson's foot, and she saw the pedal next to it. So here she unbuckles, then she goes up, well, yeah. She unbuckles here, she climbs up in the front, and then she buckles up in the front. So she's trying to be very safe during all of this commotion. I have located the brake pedal, Mr. Watson, baby announced. Excellent, said Mr. Watson. Now apply it. Baby stretched across Mr. Watson. I am applying the brake pedal, Mr. Watson, baby shouted. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. And that is the end of chapter 11. And we are going to read chapters 12 through 14 tomorrow and finish up this book. I can't wait to see what happens when she applies the brake pedal. This should be good. Have an awesome rest of your day.